Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be checking out a new group for the channel. I have personally been listening to the group since the end of last year. We're going to be listening to and checking out newest new music video for Inside Out. Really excited about this. This is my first comeback with the boys. I really love NUEST ever since the New Year's Eve live that big hit at the time did. I fell in love with them. They have so many amazing tracks. The Nocturne, their last album, was absolutely phenomenal. No skips. And not only was it no skips, like every single track is a bop and a half. I love that album. I also have their Drive album over here somewhere. There it is. This was their Japanese release that they did with the Nocturne. Drive is a phenomenal track, which I do believe is on this album in the Korean version, because Drive on that is the Japanese version, and it's such a good song. It's one of my favorites, so I'm excited to listen to the Korean version of that. But anyways, let's get into this. Before we get into it, though, my bias is Backhoe and JR. I'm like double biased, and Ren's my wrecker, but I love all the boys. They have such amazing voices and visuals, and I'm excited to check this music video out and see what this sounds like. I have not listened to the song. I worked all day today. I didn't get to listen to the album, so I'm excited to check this out and it be a completely naked reaction, since I haven't even heard the track either. So let's get into it, guys. And we're trying dark to see if this is better, because when I had the light on, my room light yesterday when I did my Enhypen preview reaction, it was awful. So let me know if this is better, and I'll keep working on my lighting situation. So let's get into it. Some men here and here, right? Looking all sexy. Oh! That was just like the most gorgeous man. No, where was that? Look at this man. Look at this man. Just need to take a moment to appreciate this sculpture of a man with this, this block back there that is going to be sculpted into something, and you have him standing in front of it. That's very ironic to me. Aaron. JR in this red hair. His voice is so beautiful. Red with blue hair. He's such a cutie. Ooh, that vocal. Aaron's got this like black hair mullet going on. Stop! Oh, of course. He's got this vest on, so that's just showing his awesome like abs and shit. I'm a hoe for Backhoe. Seriously. Was that Minhyun? He always does stuff with like blindfolds. Oh my god, they look so damn good. Oh, I love that. Such a subtle choreo there, and it's solid. Take us there, JR. Oh, he's crying. I love it. Mm. Oh, JR. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Like, we got a little kind of contemporary little break there. I think it was, who was it? It was JR I saw on the ground, but who was, yeah, in Becco. Ah, I love contemporary work. This Infinity sign, I've seen it. It was on the domino, and now we have it on this eight ball. Beautiful color schemes as well. Ooh, that, like, they had their hands on the ground and they stuttered with the eh. Oh, that was sick. Let's go back. I love subtleties in choreography to emphasize, you know, kind of go along with musicality with the a. It's just so cool. I just love those little emphases. That's sick. I love it. It was so good. It was so good. Like I said, like, I wasn't expecting anything less because I have listened to quite a bit of NUEST since I got into them at the end of last year, and really just listened to, you know, a lot of times I personally, I get stuck in like their last release, you know, and I kind of like listen to it constantly. And I do listen to the Nocturne a lot, but I do have a lot of their older stuff that I dove, even NUEST W stuff, on my playlist. And I just love their vocals are insane. They have such great vocalists, and then JR is just a great contrast with his kind of like deeper tone with his rapping. And they're all fucking visuals. Like, it's just, they're an awesome group. And when I first got into them after the New Year's Eve live, I'm like, where have I been? Nobody has ever mentioned NUEST to me. At least I don't think anybody has since I've had this channel, or just people that I know, you know, and you know, Stan Twitter and stuff like that. And there's so many groups, and I get, you know, people, my friends suggest different groups all the time, and like, I don't feel like anyone had ever told me about NUEST. And like, once I got into them, I was just beating myself up. I'm like, how have I not listened to them before? Absolutely amazing. The visuals were gorgeous here. Like I said, there was some really beautiful contrast, you know, with the settings that they were in. There was a lot of white and like kind of grayscale-ish settings, and then obviously with some of the hair colors that they were providing, we had Ren with the blue and JR with like that red. It was just some beautiful contrasts. And outfits, obviously they had some beautiful outfits too. I think Back had this like kind of purplish outfit that had slits in it, that there was black showing underneath, that I liked a lot. It was just a beautiful music video, and it seemed trying to deal with like heartbreak and kind of being lovesick for somebody, which a lot of their songs deal with love, and I love that. I love emotional songs and things that kind of deal with things we all deal with, and talk about them and stuff like that, and they do really good at offering them in such a manner with their vocals and the way they bring it to you that's vibrant, but also still talking about something that isn't, you know, that's sad. And I like that. It's a nice juxtaposition between having kind of more of a bright vocal tone, but talking about something that isn't a bright concept. So I really enjoyed this. This was awesome. I'm excited that I got to react to a NUEST video. I wasn't sure if I was going to. It really depended on how my day went, and I was really busy at work, and I had stuff to do when I got home. But I did have time to sit down and do it, and I hadn't listened to it yet. Now I'm going to personally go listen to the album. I'm not going to do a first listen. I probably won't be doing first listens anymore for anybody that's been with the channel before. I used to do them all the time. They take way too much time. It's just not going to happen. And I personally don't like putting off listening to an album like I used to. I used to put them off so that I could do a first listen, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. Let me know what you thought about the music video. Let me know what track you liked the most from Romanticize. Like I said, I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm interested to see what you guys like the most. I wonder if anybody's going to love Drive if you haven't heard it already. Such a good song. Like I said, I've heard the Japanese version. Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks for checking this video out. If you liked the video, make sure you hit a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I'll see you guys down in the comments.